Hi guys, welcome to the channel. In this video, you will see the most overlooked dangers in everyday life. I hope you enjoy the video and I'll see you in the next one.
Driving. It might appear to be a digit of an easy decision that driving can be hazardous, however it truly is an extremely perilous thing. Indeed, it's incredibly helpful and valuable, however there's something that I truly need to advise you. 1,350,000 individuals kick the bucket each year on the streets. Indeed, that is 1,350,000. Isn't excessively crazy? That is more than 2 individuals biting the dust in a fender bender each and every moment. Since you began understanding this, numerous individuals have kicked the bucket contingent upon how quick you read, in auto crashes. Also, that is not including the huge number of awful wounds from vehicles. This isn't a joke. They're in a real sense that perilous. It's appalling the number of wounds there are, and tragically there isn't actually a method of keeping this from occurring. Simply be careful while driving, who knows whether you'll be one of the 2 individuals passing on consistently. 2. Food. In case you don't know that the food you're placing in your mouth is protected, don't eat it. Truth be told, don't eat it. Attempt to never eat a berry off a tree, or eat something that you might actually be unfavorably susceptible as well, or something with off-putting bundling. We need food to eat, however this applies to hazardous food. Around 600 million, which is essentially 1 out of 10 individuals on the planet, become sick in the wake of eating sullied food, and 420,000 pass on consistently, bringing about the deficiency of 33 million sound life years, which is really insane. More than 100 billion American dollars is gone through consistently on perilous food-related clinical costs, and 125,000 youngsters under 5 bite the dust each year from risky food. Also all the horrendous stifling passings in a year and other food-related passings. 3. Steps. You're constantly advised by your folks to not peruse on steps, not pony around, not run down them either, however more often than not you feign exacerbation and say, "Sure, mother," in an exasperated voice. It might appear as, sure, something terrible could occur, yet it's improbable, however it really can. Contingent upon what study you take your data from, it's conceivable that just about 15,000 individuals pass on from tumbling down steps or other step-related mishaps consistently. Also, that is simply passings. There's likely way more wounds brought about by tumbling down steps, and I'm certain some of you have gotten short of breath or harmed a knee or something from tumbling down the steps at a youthful age. Be cautious while strolling down the steps, and ensure your consideration isn't on something different while going down them. 4. Phones. This doesn't simply apply to telephones, however to PCs, tablets, and different gadgets like that. Presently, how are you perusing what I'm composing at this moment? All things considered, you're taking a gander at a PC or telephone screen. Presently, that is bad, regardless of how significant what I need to say is. Your eyes are being presented to blue light and it could be adding to something known as screen weariness. Whenever left untreated, screen weakness can cause enormous issues, including absence of rest and eye issues. You need to restrict the measure of screen time you have every day, and this issue will probably not occur. On the off chance that you have sleep deprivation issues, it's probably brought about by this. Also the entirety of the monstrosity selfie mishaps and when you play Pokemon proceed to stroll off a bluff. 5. Ovens. Ovens are exceptionally advantageous, extremely valuable things. They cook our food a lot snappier and better than most different techniques. Tragically, ovens are a main source, yet potentially the main source with regards to house fires each year, liable for clearly 1 out of 5 houses that go up in fire. That is not something we can simply disregard. Stoves can be perilous, likewise conceivably giving out radiation, give you awful consumes, and even reason a gas develop, which can prompt a huge load of different issues. Treat them with care, and ensure you handle them cautiously. 6. Social media. Web-based media is quite possibly the most risky things on the planet, but numerous individuals don't realize that. In fact, you're via web-based media at the present time, and keeping in mind that I'm a protected, fun, fellow, which is really what underhanded individuals will say, there are a huge load of different threats. Some of the time, individuals will mishandle you via online media, which can place you into a condition of misery or other terrible things. Individuals can take your character in the event that you open up to them and do awful things utilizing your moniker. Individuals can utilize your own data to hurt you, and there's such countless different issues. You must be truly cautious that you don't uncover an excess of individual data to outsiders over web-based media. 7. Ice. Ice is much more hazardous than you might suspect. What's more, simply an explanation, I'm discussing frozen water, not what you use to dissolve frozen water, which is additionally perilous. Slipping on ice causes at any rate 17,000 passings consistently, and there have been such countless wounds from slipping on ice. I'm certain everybody perusing this has in any event fallen over on ice previously, on the off chance that you live in an environment with ice. Ice can stop power lines, finishing warming in a virus winter and gradually freezing families to death in their own homes. Apparently innocuous frosted over lakes for skating on can unexpectedly implode, gulping individuals and freezing them to death in chilly water, and typically they can't get away from the water because of ice. Ice can make vehicles pause and have individuals stick to death, and so forth. Ice is risky. 8. Cycling. A huge number of individuals pass on bicycles each and every year, and incalculable more are harmed. Trekking is anything but something terrible or gigantic reason for death, like driving, using any and all means, yet it's more hazardous than nearly everybody treats it, and you need to begin treating trekking with a smidgen more alert, or, in all likelihood, you may get gravely harmed. 9. Dryers. It's stunning how perilous this normal and helpful thing can be. Dryers are a gigantic and very disregarded fire danger. While almost 3,000 home garments dryer fires are accounted for to the Fire Administration in the United States each year, the National Fire Protection Association says it reacts to as numerous as right around 15,000 such flames each year. Presently, 15,000, when you hear that number, appears to be a lot greater than it truly is, so this really is certifiably not a colossal issue. However, 15,000 from something you wouldn't hope for something else than 100-odd mishaps from in a yearly premise is quite large, particularly in a country with just 300 million individuals, a considerable lot of whom don't have a dryer. 10. Dogs. The homegrown canine is a wolf-like canid in the family Canis, and is the most generally bountiful earthly flesh eater. Canines are man's closest companion. They're astonishing creatures, we love them a ton, and many are indistinguishable from their pet. However, canines are really the fourth deadliest creature to people, behind mosquitoes, people themselves, and snakes, yet we realize that each of the three of those are hazardous. In any event, 25,000 individuals are slaughtered in canine-related episodes every year. However, the vast majority of them aren't canine assaults, yet canines getting rabies and spreading them or stuff that way. Train your canine, get them their shots, and don't abuse them.